Hello, this is Claude with Smart Chain Connection, and this is the second video from our series on building an Elrond node. So in this video, we'll connect to the server, and we'll install the prereqs, the software that's required for the entire process. There are a few packages, and then we will also install a new user and give it SUDO power, which means to have the ability to install stuff and delete stuff and create folders and files and delete them and stuff like that. All right, so for this we continue where we left off. I put in this text document, a few instructions so you can see the IP to the server, the port number. Right now we have root installed. We have access to root user, and this is the password for the root. And then we'll create the new user, Claude123, and we'll add it. We'll give it a new password to the new user, Claude123 password. And we'll install all the packages and upgrade and update, and then we'll add this new user. So let's double click on putty exe. Let's move it over here. Let's copy the IP to the server we just created, paste it here. SSH is selected, port 22. Let's open. So this will open up. Let me just make it smaller on the left hand side so you can see what I'm doing. So let's connect to it with the root. ROT, enter. Let's copy the password for the root, right click copy. So I get right here in the putty and right click once. That means paste, and then go enter. It's connecting, everything is fine. And then we're gonna install the prereqs. So first of all, we're gonna install the sudo. So just copy apt-get install sudo. Let's copy this and paste it in, and then enter. It's looking for it. It says that it's already installed. All right, that's cool. And let's go and install the nano. Nano is the app or the package that would create files, modify files, and stuff like that. We'll need it a ton in this tutorial. So get back here and paste and go enter. It says that it's already installed. That's perfectly fine. Not a problem. Now we install the firewall. We're going to need this for a few settings later. So let's copy this and paste it in here. Go enter. Perfectly fine. It says that it's already installed. That's good. Let's install the Git. We'll need this to get all the packages from Elrond later on and more. Let's get back here. Paste. Let's enter. It says that this is installed already. Okay, that's cool. Now let's try to update all the packages we have, or if there is something installed on this server that needs to be updated. So we copy this, we come here, paste, and go enter. It's looking for it. And it says that all the packages are up to date. Usually when you do this, it's not going to do that. It's going to tell it that some packages have to be upgraded and stuff like that. So for this instance right now on my server, everything is up to date, but for you it might not be. It's going to tell you some details, what's new and what packages need to be updated. And then you run this command, control C copy, and paste it right here. He's gonna go and he's gonna tell me that everything is up to date, nothing is has to be upgraded, which is fine for my server right now, but for you it's not gonna be the same way. So you have to upgrade, and it's gonna ask you if you agree or not, and you type Y, agree, and enter, and it's gonna upgrade the whole shenanigan. Alright, so let's pretend we did everything else, everything is fine, and right now let's reboot the server. It's a good idea to reboot after install packages and upgrade and stuff like that. So sudo reboot, enter. This means that I was disconnected and the server is rebooting. which is perfectly fine. Let's close this window. Let's open it back again. Let's get the IP. We up to this point we only installed all the packages we need. Port 22. Let's try to connect. All right. Let's make it smaller a little bit. Cool. Now let's connect to root and copy this password. So we type root, R-O-T, enter, right click once, that's paste, enter. We're back in the server. All right. Cool. Now we're gonna create a new user. So I call this new user Claude123. Okay, so this is how we do it. You're logged in as root. Perfect. And then add the new user by typing sudo space adduser space and the new user. So let me copy this. Come right here, paste, and then the new user. Let me copy the new user, copy, and paste it right here. So the command is sudo space adduser space and the username. So in my case is Claude123. You might want to give it a more complicated name than that, or do whatever you want to, but I'll go for something that's not easy. Okay. Now adding user, adding new group, adding creating a directory and stuff like that. And now it's asking me for a new password. I'm gonna use the Claude123 password. I'm gonna copy this, right? And I'm gonna paste it here. So I click once, and now right click means paste. So I go right click once, enter. It's gonna ask me to retype. This is step number 3, right? I'm gonna right click again once, go enter. Password updated successfully. That's fine. And now it's asking me for some information like full name, room number, work phone, home phone, and stuff like that. So let's type my name, Claude for now. Room number, I don't have any room number, so I'll just go enter, leave it open. Work phone number, just go whatever phone number you want to put, if you want to use any. Home phone, I'll use the same, just blah blah blah. Other, I don't have anything else to say. And it's asking me, is this information correct? Yes or no. I'll just type Y, enter. And then it created the new username and with a new password. So right now I have a new username and a new password installed on this machine, created on this machine. Now I have to give this username sudo privileges. So the way you do it is just type sudo space user mod space minus or dash lowercase a uppercase G dash space sudo space the new username. So I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and I need to put now the new username. So I'm gonna copy my username, copy and paste it. So it should look something like this. You go enter. Everything looks fine. So it looks like you got the privileges, the permissions. Okay, and now we gotta log in with the new username. So I'll show you how to find out what user you're on. So to find out what user you're on right now, you type who am I, all in one word, and enter. Is going to tell you root. So I'm root right now. I'm root, right? I'm root. So to change to my new username, to do that is right here in step 6. You type SU and the new username. So the new username is Claude123. Okay, so I'll go SU space Claude123. Bam. Oh, it's a lowercase c. SU Claude123. All right, because the first time he said that with the capital C, Claude123 does not exist, and is absolutely right. Now, I want to see who am I again, so I type who am I, and it's going to tell me Claude123. That means right now I'm logged in with the Claude123 username. All right. So what I'm gonna do next, I want to test to see, which is step 7. I want to test and see if my new username has the privileges or has the permissions. So to do that, you just type sudo and then dpkg reconfigure tz data. This is trying to reconfigure to change the time zone and stuff like that, and you need permissions for that. So it's a really good way to test it to see if this new username works properly and has all the permissions. So let's try that. Because I'm logged in with Claude 123, I typed who am I, and I know I'm on Claude 123, and I'm trying to change the settings. So I'm typing sudo dpkg reconfigure tz data, and let's go enter and let's see. It's gonna ask me for the password for Claude 123. Let me copy it from here. Copy, Control C for Windows, and click on here and right click once, which means paste, and then go enter. Cool. So let's me change. Once you get here, you're kind of set, but let me make the changes anyway. So I'm in United States of America, so I'm going to choose America. Go tab, go okay, and my time zone is Pacific, but I don't think it has a Pacific thing. So Los Angeles is same with my time zone. So tab, enter. So I'm good. I changed the time zone and all that and the country, and it looks like my username that I just created, Claude123, has the right permissions, and I'm good to go. So this is for this video. We'll continue with the next video.